Guys, you're welcome back to my channel. I'm going to walk you through how I created this look. First things first, always do your skin prep by moisturizing your face and doing all your skincare first before you apply makeup. So the first thing I did was to apply my sweat and oil block. I applied this all over my face with my cotton wool. Next, I went ahead and applied my foundation with my foundation brush. Because I have textured skin, I like to tap and pat the foundation into my skin. I don't like to swipe it all around. Make sure that you cover all areas that need to be covered with foundation. Next, I went in with my Zikel concealer. I applied this on my chin, on the bridge of my nose, under my eyes, and on my forehead. And I blended that out with a brush. Now, this concealer is kind of close to my skin tone, so I would go in with another concealer to brighten. I don't usually brighten. I only brighten when I'm going for like a full glam makeup look. But on a normal day, I just apply my Zikel concealer and I blend that out with a brush. So this is me pressing the concealer, into my skin. Like I said earlier, because I have textured skin, I don't swipe. I press the product into my skin. So the concealer I'm using to brighten my under eye is the Early Girl Concealer in Fawn. I apply that just in the inner corner of my under eye, and then I blend that out also with the same brush I used to blend my first concealer. Next, I go in with my contour product. I'm using my Zikel Cosmetics concealer to contour. I contour on my jawline, on the hollows of my cheek, on my forehead, and then on my temple area. Then I use an angled brush to blend that out. Now, when I'm blending it out, on my jawline, I blend it downwards towards my neck. Then on my cheeks, I just spread it across my cheek nicely, like both upwards and downwards. Then when it comes to my temple and my forehead, I blend it into my hairline. It gives me the structure that I want. Next, I'm going to take my Zaron Cosmetics blush, and I'm going to put that on the highest point of my cheeks to add some color to my cheeks. Now, doing the cream blush before topping it up with a powder blush just increases the intensity of the color. I found out that I like doing that better than just going in with the powder blush. But that's not to say I don't use a powder blush. I do use a powder blush only sometimes, but of late I've just been loving the cream powder blush combo. Now, this is me using my foundation brush to blend out any harsh lines. Next, I take a color in my powder palette. It's the third lightest color, and I use that to set the concealer that I put under my eyes, on my forehead, and on the bridge of my nose. Now, I'm doing that first because I'm using a pressed powder first because I've realized that doing that gives me like an airbrushed, finish. So I like to layer on my powders. I start with a pressed powder first, then I go ahead with a setting powder, a translucent setting powder. I apply that on the areas where I placed the lighter concealer. Then in that same palette, I take the darkest shade and I use it to set my contour. The contour part of my face. I use it to set the contour. Then I also take the powder in the palette that is close to my shade to set my entire face. Now, when I'm setting my entire face, I set the outer perimeters of my face first, and I leave where I place the translucent setting powder. Then after everything I set that. You'll see that later on in the video. So the translucent setting powder I'm using is from Hegai and Esther. I love this setting powder so much because it just sinks into the skin nicely. It doesn't give you the cakey, powdery look that sometimes setting powders give you. This sets into the skin really nicely. And I'm using a powder pack from Beth Mien Beauty to set that. Next, I am going to set the cream blush with a powder blush. This powder blush palette is very pigmented, so I am very gentle on the hand when using it. I picked the pink shade to set my cream blush, or my liquid blush, sorry. So this is me setting my entire face with my powder brush. Now, I'm going to do my brows. To do my brows, I brush it and then I line the bottom part. Then I gently fill in with light strokes upwards at the beginning part. Then at the end, I draw the tail that I want. Now, when I'm done, I don't conceal my eyebrows because I am in the phase where I don't like, too much work on the brows. Next, I use my LA Girl in Fawn as a base for my eyeshadow. Then I go ahead and then I place the colors on my lid. The first color I placed was like a peachy color. Then I used the browns to clean the edges and to smoke it out a bit. Then I went in with a wine color to increase the intensity. Then I lined my eyes with my Karité gel liner. I like this gel liner so much. It is very, very pigmented and it is dark. It is waterproof. It doesn't move. You can put it on and it will not move. Next, I'm using my Color Care mascara. It's a 2-in-1 mascara, volumizing and lengthening mascara on my lashes. I'm not going to wear lashes with this look. Now, I'm using my black pencil to, line my waterline, and I'll go in with a brown that I used on my lids to smoke it out a bit. I'm not wearing lashes for this look. It wasn't even a planned no lash look. I just couldn't find my lash glue, so I decided to do a no lash look. Now I am using my my setting spray from Beth Mien Beauty to set my entire face. After setting my face, I like to go in with my pressed powder just to finish it off. Then I go in and I do my bottom lash. I don't wear my bottom lash mascara before I apply my setting spray because the setting spray can make it like seep into my skin. Now, next is the lips. I love this lip combo I created so much. I don't know. I had no direction when I was doing it, but I loved how it turned out, and I hope you love it too. I'm using my Zikel Cosmetics lip gloss to, line the lips, and I'll go in with a lip gloss, a clear lip gloss, to finish off the entire look. And this is the finished product. This is the finished look, sorry. This is the finished look. If you love it as much as I do, give me a thumbs up, follow me, and subscribe to my channel so that you get to see more makeup content from me.
Once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time.